Your lips look nice.
Thanks. I'm wearing like totally stuff that we don't have anymore. But I had it in my drawer and I thought, "Oh, I'm just gonna put this together." It was like limited edition stuff that we don't have anymore, but it
It
was
looks
just
pretty.
fun. Thank you. Well, it is July 7th, our first week of our new seminar year. Um, I will say a quick prayer and then we'll go. And we've got lots of fun stuff to talk about. So, Lord, I just thank you for this day. I thank you for everyone in this unit. Thank you for all the success that you gave us through last seminar year. And we just ask for your guidance as we prep for the next year. Just heal Dawn from her dental surgery, heal Jody from her carpal tunnel surgery. And we do lift up anyone in our unit that's just ill or not doing well or needs prayer, Lord. We just pray that you be with all of us. And thank you for all that you provide. It's in your name we pray. Amen. Okay. I think Jody's surgery actually went pretty well, but I don't know. I think she can feel a little bit better than she did, but it hasn't even been a week. So it's gonna take a little time on that. So do you want to share, Dawn? I know you said you just did a foundation match like in the last week. I know it was 4th of July as well. So do you know how many faces you did or how many cells you had? Oh, there's Stephanie coming
Um,
in.
oh, good. Uh, I'd have to look and see how many faces I've done since I got back. I feel like I've done two faces since I
Okay.
got back on the 28th. I saw
Okay.
somebody.
Hey,
Uh,
Stephanie, how are you? Well, that's good. I know last week is a little bit of a blur with the holiday weekend thrown in there too. And then I had family in town. My son is still here from New York. But I looked, my sales were only like $252 for last week, and I don't think I did any faces. But I have some bookings coming up, and I figured you had some bookings, right, Don?
yes, yep.
Okay.
And Cheryl and I have an important vendor event coming up on the 18th, a
Oh,
special
good.
event. Yeah.
Yay, good. So, okay, well, let's let both of you say something fun since there's two of you on here. Stephanie, did you do anything fun on the 4th? And if you did, what was your favorite food you ate? We're going to break the ice with that tonight.
I had to work.
Oh, did you get to eat
Oh,
did you get any fun food?
No.
No, not even the day after. I bet
are
was
you
it kind
liking
of
your new
busy?
place?
What?
Oh,
Are you liking your new place?
Yeah.
Cool. How was
well,
your
I'm sorry you
birthday?
didn't. Yeah. Yeah, when's your birthday? My
It was
birthday or her birthday?
yesterday.
Yours
It
was
was yesterday,
yesterday?
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Happy birthday to you.
Yeah, I didn't realize our birthdays. I didn't remember they were so close together. So you're the 6th of July. Okay. I missed that somehow. Because mine's the 5th. So, hmm. We're July birthday people, firecracker people almost. So did you work yesterday on your birthday?
Yes.
Oh, you're just working and working. Dawn, did you get to eat anything good on 4th of July?
Uh, yes, we went to one of my customers who's also part of our my music world. Ray and I went to their annual cookout. It's over in Illinois, and they always do a nice spread, and I brought food. And so that was a big deal because Ray hasn't been to that with me in 3 years. So we really
Okay.
enjoyed getting to take that in between the crazy weather that was going on here in St. Louis. And then I went
Oh,
over Amy Eaton, you know, my team member Amy.
yeah. Yeah.
Um, she had a big 4th of July everything for her extended family. So I went to that secondarily. So it was a lot of visiting on the 4th for me.
Yeah. Yeah. We had a pretty low key 4th, really. Emily and her boyfriend were here. and my mom and her husband came over, but really we just hung out at home, and then we cooked burgers, and my mom made homemade ice cream.
Oh,
I had a really good watermelon. That was probably my favorite thing. I never know for sure if I am buying a good watermelon. I'm not really like really good at it, but I did. I bought a good watermelon. It was it
I
was really good.
didn't surprise watermelon. It was yellow. Like truly,
Oh,
they make yellow watermelons. I was unaware. I cut it
yeah.
open and I'm like, oh, what's going on here? And then I had to Google it. Have you ever had a
Oh,
yellow watermelon? It tastes just like the other ones, but
does it?
it's so weird to look at.
Yeah, that would be weird. I don't think I have. If I have, I don't remember it. I probably didn't know what I was eating. So, anyway, it's always fun. Well, we did end up the year with really good numbers. Like we had a record number of production, and so that was awesome to kind of finalize the year. So, but I have new plans for the new year. And so hopefully you guys can kind of think about what you want to do. But first of all, let me just go over what the company gave me. It wasn't a ton. Like sometimes we've had so many things, so many changes. It wasn't a ton, but there are some things. So let me just pop over here and pull this up. So you guys might have seen it on social media that Mary Kay was named #1 direct selling brand of skincare and color cosmetics in the world for the fourth consecutive year. So that is very exciting, something that you can tout with your customers, for sure. So I always like that. Um, it's kind of hard to be thinking about it because we have seminar still over a month away with it being so late, but we also are thinking about fall. And so the MK 5K registration starts July 15th. The last couple of years, I've joined with Margaret. I haven't talked to her about that yet, but we've joined and kind of like tried to be a team together. So I always try to get the t-shirt. I like because then I can wear the t-shirt other places, um,
Mm-hmm.
as well. So that's always kind of fun. And last year, Margaret and I just walked ourselves, but I noticed it's October 3rd, which I will actually be at a retreat, a Mary Kay retreat that weekend. But you can always walk on a different day or whatever. This right here, you guys may have already seen this. They are going to do another all-star reward collection. So if you're a star consultant for 4 quarters, depending on where you land, this is the new stuff for next year. Currently, this past year, like if you were to earn it this year, you do have to be at seminar in order to pick it up. So like Margaret earned it and she's not going to get it because she's not going. So I don't know. A lot of people don't like that. So I don't know if they'll change that. But this is totally different look from what we had last year. But I think it is kind of nice to get a all-star prize. And then the Mirror Me app, it's going to no longer be an app. So starting on August 1st, it's going to be on your My Shop, sort of like the foundation thing is on the My Shop. It's going to be on your My Shop, and so that would be easier for people to access on their phones, but the actual app is going to go away. So it's still going to have, I think, all the same functionality. It's just going to be on your My Shop instead of a separate app. So then people don't have to download an app. Now, this is kind of important, and this affects everybody. I ended up doing this today. Do you guys know if you got a text from Mary Kay today asking you to, oh, Debbie Bird is getting on. Let's let her get on really quick. Let's see if she did. I received a text from Mary Kay today telling me to update my agreement.
Yeah,
And
I
I got
did
it.
too.
Email.
yeah, so if you go
Yeah.
to, if you log into Mary Kay in Touch, hey Debbie, if you log into Mary Kay in Touch, I think it'll pop up on the very first screen. I'm trying to think if it did. I think it did. And I had to kind of just scroll through. There wasn't I've been like trying to hear if there was anything majorly different. I don't think so. I think it's just some wording situation, and they just want to reaffirm what you can and can't do. So definitely read through it. You have to type your name in there and then submit. If you don't do that by August 6th, I'm pretty sure if you try to go into Mary Kay and Touch, it's not going to let you do anything. It's not going to let you order. It's not going to let you do anything until you sign that updated agreement. So I'm going to try to send out messages to everybody in our unit, but if you've got a consultant on your team, especially one that maybe doesn't get into Mary Kay and Touch all the time, you might encourage them to sign that agreement. But there wasn't anything that is of concern. I think it's just a matter of they changed some verbiage on some things and stuff. And so the main thing I saw today was that they said something about third parties having access to your Mary Kay in Touch, which a lot of directors do have people that access our Mary Kay in Touch so they can get information to do our reco, so they can get information to do our newsletters. And they said that was fine. They just wanted to make sure we were aware that that was our deal. And if anything went wrong, it would be our fault, not their fault if we're allowing them to do that. So I'm not really worried about that. But that was all the hubbub I heard today about that. So just know if you log into Mary Kay in Touch, just log in there before August 6th. It only takes a couple of minutes to go through it. So it's not like a super long time to do that. Okay. Then you know that the Points to Paradise promotion is still ongoing. It started this spring. It's going to go until October. And so you do get bonus points if you attend seminar. And I'll just probably update that every month, like who are our top 5 in points. And, you know, we'll see if anyone can get to how many points to win the new glasses or whatever, but I will still promote it, and I will give some kind of prize for whoever the winner is of that when we finish it, whether you win the company stuff or not. So the other thing they did is they extended the registration for seminar. It was July 1st. Now they're going to allow people to register until July 26th. So that tells me that they must not have gotten full if they're letting people register that late in there. There is a new Mary Kay Events app. So if you are going to seminar, make sure you download that new Mary Kay Events app. And I do have this schedule, which I'll send out to those people that are attending seminar, because the schedule is quite a bit different this year. And it's shorter. So the other thing is at the MK Connections booth, you can only buy the fast pack deal that they're going to offer. You can't order anything else from MK Connections while you're at seminar, but I think that they are going to send out an exclusive online offer beginning July 22nd if you're registered for seminar. So you could order MK Connections online, and you automatically are entered to win a $100 MK Connections voucher. So I think they're just trying to promote so that it's not this huge long line of people trying to order from that booth. Now let's see. Okay, so now this is exciting. I know what the new products are. I know what the new products are that are coming out for fall and a holiday. And so just remember your preferred customer program deadline, if you want to mail the lookbooks out to your customers, is August 17th. So we still have over a month. So if you need to get, more customers, or you want to get your customers entered into My Customers on Mary Kay in Touch so that you can send them lookbooks, you have till August 17th to do that. And then the book will be the fall and holiday book, which will get mailed to your customers like in September. So the new things they're having here, there's going to be regular line matte eyeshadow sticks. So it says it's available in black, I don't even know how to say that. Moon Shadow, Orbit Clay, Celestial Nude, and Lunar Rose. So to me, these look kind of brown. These are dark, like a black and a gray. And then this has kind of got a little bit of a rose tint. But so they're like our other eyeshadow sticks, but they're matte instead of shimmer. But they also are bringing in 3 eyeshadow sticks that are limited edition with bundles. So, pink prisms and the lunar rose, I guess, because those would go well together. So this is just a limited edition bundle. It's got all the regular line colors. It's just putting some together that would go well together. So like the golden sunrise with the orbit clay and the copper nova with the black one. So
Is
it's
the
just
bundle price 40? Is it?
yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So the price is exactly the same. I think it's just a way of helping you see what 2 might go well together. But you're still going to probably get them separate. They're not going to come, you know what I mean? They're just going to show up in your box separate. It's just you can order them that way. And the price is the same. There's not a deal or anything on that. Then they're going to have a limited edition MK Men Invigorating Face Scrub for $40. A limited edition Mary Kay If You Believe Body Souffle for $28. And then they will have socks again to go with the Mint Bliss lotion. And this is what the socks look like this time. As of now, they're saying we still have foundation samples because you know those foundation samples are not going to last forever. They've told us, but for now we still have foundation samples. And then they're bringing back the limited edition Mary Kay Brow Kit. I noticed, yeah, in dark brunette, and blonde. So this looks like the same, and that was the price they were before. They're $28. So those are coming back. They will, until these run out, they still will have Spark Change and Kind Spirit, the Mary Kay blush sticks, and $1 of those, goes to the Mary Kay Foundation. And so unless those run out before, those are still going to be available. And then this is the new, it says special edition. So special edition does not mean forever, but that's longer than limited edition. This device was first hinted as an additional reward for independent beauty consultants who qualified for early order access by purchasing 13 or more qualifying promotional skincare products. As far as I could tell from the report, I think I'm the only one that ordered enough. Some of you guys were close. I think all that means is I get to order it early. So early order access to the device will start July 13th, but then everybody can order it July 17th. So that's only 5 days. So you all will get to order this in July. This is not going to be waiting until the fall. And so I will show you, let me see if it'll let me pull up the fact sheet really quick. I don't know if you guys have already seen videos of this. I've seen videos of it on, I don't know if it'll let me pull up the fact sheet from here. So on one side is the brush. On the other side is like the massage head. So you don't have to take the heads on and off. It's all on there. So one side is the brush, one side is the massage head. So, and it's $95. So that'll be, I mean, if you're ordering this month, that might be a fun thing to order, and that will be available on the 17th. I still have 1 or 2 left of the other ones. I think maybe just 1 now, that I still have left. But I'm kind of excited. I kind of got away from using the Skin Invigorate brush, and I think I would like to get one for myself, to really use it again. And then here's a couple of phase outs. The Subdued Nude from the Semi Matte lipstick line and the Love Me Pink from the Semi Shine lipstick are going to phase out, and so their samples are going to phase out as well. And you know what's so funny? I haven't really sold Love Me Pink hardly ever. And then in the last month, I think I've sold 4 of them. And then I saw that it was going away, and I was like, of course, now I start selling it. And we do have a lot of, to me, we have a lot of um Bare lipsticks. Because there's Bashful You in the semi matte, and then there's Better Than Bare in the hydrating lipstick. So I don't know. I can kind of see why maybe we didn't need as many nude. I don't sell a ton of nude lipsticks. I mean, I have some people that like it, but it's definitely not my highest selling one. The other thing here you'll see in the new microdermabrasion set, they're not going to put it, you know how they put it in a box when you order the set now? They're going to just take the box away. So you can still order the microdermabrasion as a set. It's just they're not going to put it in one big box. I think they're just going to put them in their individual boxes. So I think that's just they're just going to try to save cardboard. So, okay. So that is the main stuff. Our leadership conference is in Phoenix this year. So I'll be going to Phoenix in January. These are the prizes for, interestingly, the National Court of Sales this year is not a ring. It's this bracelet. And then this right here, this beautiful pink ring is for you have to do 500,000, I believe, is that ring. So I thought, ooh, that ring is pretty. So we would have to do 500,000. But the bracelet's really pretty. And then the beads are the same. So that's kind of, that. So is there any questions about any of that company stuff? Okay. I think most of you guys, and I don't know, I don't think you did, Stephanie, but I might have sent it to your old phone number, because if your old phone number is still on the system, it might have gone to it, but I'll send you a text after. I would like for everyone that, especially people that come to meetings, to fill out my little survey. So I'll send it to you after this, Stephanie. Did you fill it out, Debbie? You did, didn't you? The survey? Yeah. And I got Dawn's survey. There's just a few of you guys that like, especially you that come to meetings and everybody that's like a red jacket. I definitely would like your opinion. I sent it to everyone in our whole unit, and I actually got 15 or 16 responses, which is actually pretty good. So, so I appreciated that. I like to hear what people are thinking and saying, and so that's good. All right, so I want to share with you what I'm going to do in the new year. And I promise this is not to be overwhelming to you guys. It's going to actually be more work for me, but I want to give people a place to win no matter what level you're at. And I also want us to help me and to help you guys stay focused on the things that will help our business. So what I'm going to do for the new year, it's called the Pink Points Program. So it's a year-long reward program designed to celebrate your hustle. So you're going to earn pink points, and then you're going to get 50, for every 50 points, you get $1 from me. You could redeem it at any time, but I'm going to try to come up with totals every quarter. So if you thought you were going to go to a fall retreat, you could get money to go for your travel credit, or I'll just put it on an Amazon card. And then I'll do it again each quarter. But if you are wanting it sooner, you can have it sooner. It doesn't really matter. But it's going to be a lot of tracking on my part, but it is going to be some tracking on your part too. And I think that that's a good thing because I feel like that helps us stay focused on what we need to be focused on. So how you're going to get points is every month I will redo this, but some of the stuff like the power moves and the year-long bonuses, those are going to stay the same. But then I may have a month, in the month, I may have different things. So this is the way you earn points. If you do 3, and so this is on some of this stuff's on the honor system. You're just going to have to tell me that you've done it. So for the month of July, if you do 3 power hours, you get 50 pink points. If you attend 4 unit meetings, so those of you guys that are coming to meeting every week are going to have points. If you hold a party, which means you have at least 3 people there, you're going to get points. If you add an active team member, if you turn your weekly accomplishment sheet in every week 4 weeks if you're a star consultant. And then this seemed to be a thing that was great for us to track a few months ago. So I want you to track. So do all your tickets, do your weekly accomplishment sheet, and then how many actual items did you sell? And you're going to get points for those items. So you're going to be able to double dip a little bit, because say you sold 50 items and then you also ordered and you also turned in your weekly accomplishment sheet on those same sales and you also did it at a party. I mean, you're going to be able to double dip points that way. And then your year-long bonus is going to be based on if you order 600 wholesale every single month, if you're an all-star or you're a first-time senior, red, or DIQ. And then like for the month of July, you know how I said I wanted to have a challenge every single month. So for the month of July, our challenge is for you to do 5 faces. It doesn't matter if it's a foundation match or if it's a skincare face or you're going to do color on those. That doesn't matter. At this point on this particular challenge, it doesn't matter if it's a brand new customer or if it's someone that is already your customer, because you could be foundation matching current customers, right? So this is our challenge. That's not over the top. You know, all of us should be able to do 5 faces. And then I'm also trying to keep people active through the year. So if at the end of July, you're an active 1, active 2, active 3, and I'm going to count inactive 1. Because as long as you order in your inactive 1 month, you don't lose, you know, commission if you have recruits and that kind of thing. I'm going to give you points for staying within those. So that means you're ordering every 4 months, and then you get points for that. If you attend a Wednesday or Thursday night Zoom event, you're going to get points. If you post 3 reels on Instagram or Facebook, during the month, you're going to get points. If you have 3 people watch a video and fill out a Google Doc, which we had been doing the $1,000 drawing, but I'm going to go back to the Google Doc I still have the same videos on there, but I may change that up. And so we'll see how it goes. And the more people we have watch it, we may decide we like different videos, and I can change that up at any time. So I am still going to do a drawing each month. If you order at least $350 wholesale, I'm just probably going to do 1 Visa card during that drawing, because you're going to get points for either $350 wholesale or $600 wholesale towards your pink points. So this is a lot of stuff, but I feel like these are the things, if you're working your business, you need to be doing some of this. And I think it would help us to stay focused on what are our income producing activities we need to be doing. And so these are things that you can turn into me, you know, at the beginning of the month for the previous month. Some of it I'll know, but some of it is on the honor system. You're just going to have to tell me if you did it, so you have the points. And then some of it could be weekly when you turn in your weekly accomplishment sheet. So I don't know. I'm trying something different to kind of help us stay focused, myself and you. And then those of you guys that said you did want to be a part of the messenger group, I'm going to start that messenger group this week. And the things that we're going to put in there are going to be related to hitting our challenge. Like, what are tips for hitting our challenge for the month? And also maybe reminders of the things, IPAs and things that we can be doing to get these points. So you get cash. Basically, you're going to get cash, $1 for every 50 pink points. So every time you have at least 50. So I add those up at the end of the month, see where your cash is. And you can decide to get it every month if you want, or you can put it towards, you know, Mary Kay travel credit, or I'll just do an Amazon card for you every quarter or whatever, depending on how much cash you earn. So we're going to try this. We're going to see. That means I'm going to stay on top of my toes to make sure. I'm going to have like a little tracker where I track all of your stuff. So I wanted to throw that out there tonight and see what you guys think about that.
I love it.
Okay.
Love it.
Okay, good.
Because it's so much. Like, you know, if I was having a day where I knew I could be doing something, should be doing something, was feeling a little lazy, well, look at all my choices. I should be able to do something, right?
Yeah. Well, and those of you guys that are showing up to meeting and turning your weekly accomplishment sheets, like, you're going to get points for that. So, anyway, I thought we'll try it. We'll see how it goes. but I'm going to try to be really good with the little Facebook group to kind of tie that into the things. And you don't have to be on there if you don't want to be, but I had several people say they still wanted to do it. And I had a couple of new people think they might want to try it. So I'm going to talk to them first and see what, if they want to. I can take you out at any time if you're like, okay, this is just more than I want. But I'm hoping that kind of helps me stay more focused and it helps you guys stay more focused. The other thing I'd kind of let lapse too in the last quarter is us doing product knowledge at meetings. And I want to bring that back. I think it's good for you guys not to have to just listen to me the whole time. And it's good for you guys to like just study a product and share it. And it's good practice for you guys too. So we're definitely going to start that again. So is there anyone that wants to volunteer to do it for next week? That will be that. You want to do it, Debbie, next week? Okay. So, and think about when you guys are doing it, 10 minutes or less. 10 minutes or less. You got the floor for 10 minutes. And at one point, Debbie, you had talked about, what if I wanted to do a color look and show a color look versus, that's fine. If you're like, this is a really cool eye look I did on my customer, I want to show you this eye look, you can do that and talk about the colors that you used. You can do that, or you can do product knowledge. So I've got you down for next week. So I'm going to remind you the day before that you're doing it. So I'm going to write this down. I'm putting down everybody that's here tonight. And then I have down that Debbie is going to do product knowledge next week. And we'll just do it 1 week at a time. We'll figure it out, but that'll be good. And then I wanted to just remind y'all that this week on Wednesday night is a skincare class. So if you had anyone that you wanted to get on Zoom for Wednesday, it's a skincare class. Thursday is recruiting. And I honestly don't know this director that is speaking, but I think she's $1 million director. Let me look. Yeah, Kim Messmer. I don't know if you guys know her. I actually don't know her, but it says she's been $1 million sales director, so that would be good. I am super excited for next Wednesday night. I did the one that with that makeup artist last month. Oh my gosh, I learned a ton of things from that makeup artist. And I had a guest on there, and she bought $100 of color after being on that Wednesday night thing, watching that makeup artist. And we'll have that same makeup artist next Wednesday, I believe. And I ran into my customer just last week, and I was following up with her to see if she liked the things that she bought. And she told me she loved listening to that girl, and she loved her products. So I think, and then we had Miranda Rains the last Wednesday of the month. So those 2 Wednesdays for sure, I think would be great ones to get guests on, because I think they just provide a lot of good information. And your guest, make sure you tell your guest that they need to put in the comments their name and who their consultant is. And then if they comment in there, that's how they get their name in the drawing for the purses and the free product. So you might as well try to get them free product if they're gonna get on there. So okay, so that's next Wednesday and Thursday. Then the other thing I was going to tell you, I am going to still go with kind of a theme every week. I'll tell y'all, I did have some people on the little survey. Most people are saying Tuesday. I've had a few people say they would rather meet on Monday or Thursday. But some of the people that want to do that are never ever here. So I don't know if they're never ever here because it's Tuesday. I don't necessarily want to change the meeting night for people that really aren't planning to attend meeting. So it seemed like the majority of you guys, most of you guys said Tuesday. So as far as I know, I'm not going to change that at this point, but I'm still going to do company announcements the first week of the month. What I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to the second week being more Mary Kay skills focused because it's earlier in the month. And if we're working on booking for the month or selling ideas for the month or goal setting or customer service or whatever, I want to do that earlier in the month. So we're going to do that the second Tuesdays of the month. And then the third week of the month is when we're going to do mindset. And that we're going to start the book Atomic Habits. So if you want to get the book or get the audio book or whatever, Atomic Habits is the name of the book. And the author is, let's see. Can't remember the author. I should know. And this book has been around for a little bit, but I just haven't ever read it. And I think it would help us, especially like when we have a system that we're putting in place where we are kind of having to create habit. Okay, James Clear is his last name, Clear, C-L-E-A-R, James Clear. And the book is called Atomic Habits, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones. I think that's a good thing for us, not just in Mary Kay, but it helps us with all things in our life. So we'll be doing that the third Tuesdays of the month. And then the final week, there is a social media company that I'm considering. She's working with a lot of Mary Kay sales directors and consultants. And so I'm considering paying to see what she's saying about social media. I don't know. I'm trying to decide because I feel like it's not an area I'm great in. And so I'm not very good at training y'all in it. And so I want to get better at that. So I'm considering that. But the fourth week we'll either do social media or maybe we'll have a focus on recruiting. It'll be one of those two things. And then if we have a fifth Tuesday in the month, then I'm going to do money management because people don't like to do that very much. But honestly, money management is super important. And I have been, I did do a training because it's a little bit weird now, the way I used to always train money management, now that we have the 30% off option, because the way you take your profit is different. And so I've been doing some training, getting some training myself on that so that I can relay how that would best work for you guys. Personally, you're going to make more money if you can get your 50% off. But it is convenient and kind of nice if you happen to be inactive to at least be able to get 30% when you have people ordering off your My Shop. So there's definitely pros and cons to that. But we'll do some training on that when we have a fifth Tuesday. Okay. Any questions, comments, concerns? A worksheet. Oh, for the money?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
How you're doing your money. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I write everybody's name and what they bought and their how much it was and how much I made and then section 2 and then the shipping to take off.
Okay. Yes. And I'm also trying to find out, when someone orders off your My Shop, depending on whether you're doing the free shipping or not, if you're not doing any free shipping, it's actually easier for you. But like I'm doing the free shipping on the $50. And so then a portion of that, the company takes out of what they're putting in my account. And then also the fee for the charge through Stripe. So my concern is the company going to actually provide that to us at the end of the year, what those fees were, or are we having to manually track that on all those My Shop orders? And I still haven't got a good answer on that. So, but I do have a good spreadsheet that can show you what to do. And one of the trainings that I was doing, a director created another spreadsheet that did these calculations for you, which was kind of handy, but I don't want to get in the weeds too much, but, it would be helpful so that way you can see how much your profit is. So absolutely, for sure. So, okay, that's good. I'll write that down, Debbie, that we might want to do that. Anything else? Any other thoughts, questions, concerns?
No, just a good meeting full of all the beginning of the month news and things that we need to know. And
what do you guys think about the products for the fall?
So again, it's the new eyeshadow sticks. There's a new men's product, but that's part of a bundle. Because when you said $40 and you only mentioned one product, but then I was looking at the flyer, it's 2 men's products for $40.
It is. I would think that, okay, the scrub itself is 20. And so then you can get it as a bundle with the moisturizing shave cream for 40.
Um,
But you
the
can get
new,
go ahead.
go ahead. No,
I was
that
just gonna
new
say you can get the face scrub by itself.
Okay, so that new whipped cream, I like the price point. It looks pretty, but I don't like that scent, if you
Oh,
believe. We've had that as a limited edition perfume a couple times in the past, right?
actually, no. Oh, yes, you're right. Okay, that's interesting. I was thinking it was Enchanted Wish, but Enchanted Wish, because they're kind of shaped the same.
They
So,
are.
so interestingly, you're not going to be able to get the If You Believe perfume unless you already still had some on your shelf. So the perfume is not coming back, just the souffle. That's a good point. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'll like the souffle better than the perfume. I never liked
Yeah.
that perfume, and so I really didn't sell it. Let me think what else. Showing the two eye sticks together. I mean, it's an opportunity to have a $40 sale instead of a 20. I like that, with the company suggesting what
Yeah.
goes together. That could be helpful.
How long are we
Yeah.
going to be able to get the shimmer eye sticks?
Oh, they're staying. So
Oh,
the
they
shimmer
are.
eye sticks. Yeah, they're regular line
Oh,
and
good.
they're
I like
staying.
them.
Yeah, they're regular line and they're staying. They're just adding these matte ones on. So
Okay.
all of the sticks are regular line.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks. I
Hmm.
didn't
So
understand.
what they're saying is limited is that they're bundling one of the shimmers with one of the mattes, but it I mean it's kind of that's a little misleading because they're both regular line products. They're just showing a way to bundle them together and you could order them together and that way you know those two go well together. So anyway, does that make sense? Kind of. Okay. All right. Any other questions, comments?
I don't like the new socks for the mint bliss. Sorry. They're not floating my boat. So I got to
Yep.
get a new strategy for holiday something.
Yeah, they're kind of red, a little more red this time.
But somebody
Uh,
else might like them.
Yeah, or you could always,
Oh,
it doesn't hurt to buy. I mean, you can buy any fluffy socks. It's just these are free, but you can usually get a pretty good deal on other fluffy socks. Sometimes I run out of what the company has and I buy other fluffy socks. Um, I do still sell them. They've had these every year and you keep thinking, are they gonna like not be popular? But so far, um, seems like I sell them. I still have a few left from last year, a few sets of socks left from last year, but
I do too.
it it is a good price point. I think that's the thing. It's $14. And
That's good for
so
officers.
that is a very good price point. So, any other questions, thoughts, comments?
Nope, that's good. I'm
Okay.
good. Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna take this off recording for just a second.